Damn.
Speaking of watching, what do you watch porn wise? What's the thing you're like? Do you click into things, or you're just like, oh, this is work?
I guess I like watching like group sex stuff. It's like a party that turns into sex or whatever. But I'm watching for like
what party
2 minutes.
Yeah.
You watching what?
I'm watching for 2 minutes. That's why people who watch our porn, where it's like 30-minute conversation and then a 20-minute or 30-minute scene, I'm like, that's great that you're invested in this, because I'm like clicking through to see what exact part I want to watch.
I'm a big part guy. I can't. There's no narrative for me.
The best thing they ever did was introducing where you can double tap on mobile on Pornhub, so you can like skip through the scene.
Yeah. Dude, I'm big on mobile. He always talks shit. He's like, "Why are you jerking off with your phone?" It's easy.
Are you a jerk off with the phone guy?
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You're the wrong one.
No,
fucking boomer ass over here. You got the whole PC Dell monitor over here.
Bro. So you're
watch mobile. I can watch porn here.
Because you want to be in it. You want VR. Like, you're trying to get in the scene, as you said.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like a big. It's a session for me, dude. It's not this like snack thing where I'm coming in three. Like, I have a screen. I'm fucking. There's sweat coming down from my kneecaps. It's a whole
production.
Windows are cracked open.
Yeah.
No, I jerk off like I'm on timeout. Like, oh, you got 5 minutes. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I jerk off like it's a 5-course meal.
No, but I like that too, though. Like sometimes if I'm in my fucking back, like, we have a back house in our house that has been named the Jack Shack because I am known to hit a nut back there real quick. But like sometimes I'll have like 2 porn windows up at the same time, and I'm watching 2 scenes at the same time, and I'm kind of going back and forth, flipping through it
At the same time?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you just got to stimulate
you turn the audio off.
But it's like, you know, when you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, and
I already have the audio off because
on?
I'm scared you're gonna walk up and hear it.
Why don't you invite me? We can do it together.
Because usually you're like working out or something.
There's something about just jerking off,
right?
You know, it's a different.
Yeah,
it's
hey, jerk off with me.
But I like watching porn. We've watched porn before, and then we have sex, and that's always fun.
Oh,
or we leave it on when we're having sex.
Well, yeah,
that's other moans while you're
I think when we
moaning.
have sex, we should watch porn first for like 15 minutes.
That's a long time.
Okay.
Damn.
So do you? But you still masturbate? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So, but don't you feel like it's a different thing? Like, it's sex, cool, and then jacking off is like a different.
It is self-care, yeah.
It's like
it's like if I can't fall asleep.
Yeah.
It's a moment for you.
Yes.
It's a meditative thing. But my girl and I, at this point, we've only been together for a year, but we do have these moments where essentially she's like, do you want to fuck? And I'm like, busy, whatever. I'm like, I can't. She's like, all right, well, I'm going to go. And I'm like, do it.
Yeah.
And it's such a nice thing that's an option.
Yeah. You masturbate. I play video games.
Great.
Yeah. No, I like that you don't smoke weed, because I like to have something to myself. You know, I would hate if like when I go to smoke weed, I have to worry about, oh, did Lena smoke weed? Yeah. Does Lena want me to roll a blunt?
That
whatever.
would be so annoying. Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, yeah. It's just like, you know, I'm so much happier having it be part of my life. It's not like food where, like, you know, if I order a salad and you want a salad and I don't order the salad, I'm a dick because I should have mentioned to you that I'm getting salad.
Quite often, but
it's happened a few times. But I'm glad that I don't have to think about that with weed. Yeah.
So the Jack
but it is annoying though, where like if you're a big like whatever like a Dallas Cowboy fan, and all of a sudden you're with a girl, and then all of a sudden 6 months later she's a big Cowboy fan, you're like, no. This was I want to do a thing. Now I have to invite you to the games.
But Adam really wants me to get into poker. He's really into poker. And
dude,
for the last
you're
2
big
years,
into poker?
He's been trying to get me into poker.
I fucking love it.
Where do you play?
I would play mostly at home, and then if I'm on the road, like casino wise.
Oh, like home games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you like a big like find like weird underground type shit?
I play online. I play tournaments online. I play cash games, low stakes cash games on ACR, and I played the main event this year and stuff.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
How was that?
I did not cash the main event, but I made it to day 3,
that's crazy.
I got 25th in the $1,000 mystery bounty tournament, which was like $800K for first, and I got 25th for like $34K. So
you're playing a lot.
No, those are my first live tournaments. I would be playing a lot if I wasn't a dad, because like making the decision between poker or dad, it's kind of like
poker.
No,
you can't look yourself
once in a while, like once in a while, like poker over being a dad. But like for the most part, it's just like I have to do like directly compare these two things, and it's like I could play poker when I'm 60. I'm not gonna have a fucking 2-year-old when I'm 60. You know, it's like this is very like immediate. That's very
mature, Adam.
You know, it's like you kind of have to do that calculation.
Yeah, it's great, dude. Poker's like got me through the pandemic, but it was a big part of the pandemic. It was like,
Me too.
yeah, we had these like just weird kind of like all stand-up comic games on like Sundays, and there'd be like 9 people at a table. It was like some semblance of like normalcy. It was like, it was nice.
I pretty much like part of my like pandemic depression was like sitting in the back house playing poker tournaments every day.
The back house or the Jack House? Which one?
The Jack Shack, right?
Jack Shack.
We
Fuck
call it
yeah.
the back house,
I
but to
call
the
it back
world,
house.
it is the Jack Shack.
Did you just find out today it's the Jack Shack?
No, she
No,
knows.
his freaking
It's like, why
sister.
is the door open?
His sister made him a sign that says the Jack Shack for
Do
his
you,
birthday.
yeah.
That's
Do you ever
awesome.
go in the back room and look at the trash can and be like, a bunch of cum-soaked
Semen.
tissues? Yes.
No, I try not to think about that. I go look in the toilet and see if you flushed it.
When did you know you had a big cock, Adam?
She told me. No.
No, my favorite
No.
thing is when we do the podcast and then we're going to have the sex and Adam takes his
The
pants off
sex.
and the girl's like, whoa. Like, these girls
you
do
proud of that
porn.
moment?
I
You
love
gotta
that
be,
moment.
yeah,
I was
that's
like,
cool.
fuck yeah. But yeah, I think they think he's going to have a smaller dick than he does because he's, he's a podcaster, not a porn star.
What podcast just can't be packing?
We don't. We have
answer.
small
That's
That's
cocks.
not required.
No,
You know, you could be
No.
a eunuch and still be a podcaster.
Dude.
That's true.
I believe that.
No, but I mean, it is weird because in the porn world, my dick is definitely nothing special. It's like maybe average at best. Like, it's, but in the real world, I guess it's pretty good size. But
Where are you at? 8?
I don't know. I've been meaning to keep a ruler on set so I could catch a
You
meaning.
never in the Jack Shack?
I mean, honestly, I haven't
bust
measured
out
my
the
dick since I
yardstick?
was like 14.
And where we have 14? Do you remember?
I don't know, maybe 7 or something, but I feel like
I
it's
would say
really
like the medium-sized Red Bull can.
Jesus.
Do you know
So
what
the
I'm saying?
16
no
ounce
way.
one?
That thing is so thick and fucking.
No,
That's a-
like the length.
I would kill for a Red Bull can dick.
I want one
you're
of
not
those.
talking width,
I
though.
want the screw-on cap monster ones that the construction workers drink.
Yeah.
Those fucking bad boys.
I want you.
Look like a blimpy sub. Those bitches are
I
huge.
just want a gallon of water.
Just
No,
can't even have
no,
sex
no.
with it.
There is a point where dicks are too big. Okay.
Yeah.
The biggest.
Yeah, I
such-
feel that a lot. Yeah.
You hear
Yeah.
that a
Big
lot?
smart
Yeah,
water.
here's
Just
the-
No, I want a Fiji water. I want a
Yeah.
cube
Have you
dick.
ever came too quick on Plug Talk and you're like, all right, blooper, run it up.
Yes, 2 different times. Basically, like one time, I kind of like I'm fucking her and the other girl, and then I like pull out to like let my dick cool off for a
Yep.
second
Yeah,
because it
engine
was getting a
overheating.
little too hot and heated, and I'm
Overheating.
just like looking down at my dick, and it's just like
Oh no.
it wasn't like a whole nut.
Yep.
enough.
Yeah, and then there
Jump
was
the
like
gun.
one other
Jump the
girl
gun.
that actually the exact same thing happened with, and with her, I was able to just be like, all right, fuck it, and then banged them, blew the full nut.
Yep.
And it looked all good on camera. The first one, we had to kind of like fudge the details a little bit. But
CGI. Fake
yeah,
cum.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's what we did.
Green screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we CGI'd some cum in there and made it work. Yeah, but
Have you guys had another dude on Plug Talk?
no.
Is that in the future?
You want to come on?
No, I think we're pretty happy with how.
Well, we've had other guys on, just they're not fucking.
Oh yeah,
me.
banging other girls.
We've had
Yeah,
other
yeah.
male guests on, and they.
Oh,
the
6.
talent,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So we've done
Ah.
scenes that we're only doing the podcast part. We're not.
We have a whole
involved in the
network
sex.
of male porn stars that we can
Nutwork.
rely on. Yeah,
Mhm.
network.
Nutwork. Oh, that's a good one.
That went
That's
right
good.
over everyone.
That could be our LLC.
It's getting weird.
Nutwork
Nutwork.
LLC.
Nutwork LLC.
Nutwork.
That would be
Hell yeah.
funny.
Would you guys ever do like Plug Talk condoms?
That'd be cool.
We probably have to start wearing condoms.
Yeah, Adam's very
That is
anti-condom.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
it
is pro condom?
School teachers who are
Prostitutes.
telling you about condoms.
But they're not wearing condom. No, dude. How do
No,
you?
but I know people who are in relationships for like years of just wearing condoms, and when they tell me that, I'm
What?
looking at them like,
There
you
is some of that,
poor
yeah.
bastard.
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
It's
because if they go off
awful.
birth control or something because it fucks with hormones and body stuff, then they're like, oh yeah, we should wear
She's
condoms.
not even on birth control. I just pull out.
Yeah, pull out. What?
And I'm
if-
not
It worked for
advising
us
kids.
forever.
I'm
Turn
not telling
up.
you to do it. It might not work for you. I'm just saying what works for me.
Yeah, I'm very good at pulling out.
I feel
I'm like
great
top.
at it.
Like I'm top 5. I'm just.
I don't
you
know how
feel it.
people
You just.
fumble the bag that hard.
I
They're
don't
like, I should pull out, and they're like, I missed the turn.
But I don't think they fumble it though. I think they make a conscious
Or a
decision. They go,
pre-cum.
fuck it.
I think
You
they
think?
like
Yeah.
fucking so much and they're fucking simpletons, so they can't manage having 2 things in their mind at once. Like
Right.
even me when I'm fucking and it feels great, I'm still thinking, I'm not gonna nut in you, strange
Yup.
woman I just met at the bar.
Yep.
Not that I would do that now, babe, but you know, I'm not
Right.
And I'm balancing that with
that's where you come in your
yeah, my brain is capable of having two tracks. Like this feels good and I'm gonna pull out. But like, you know, there's been times in my life where I was so drunk that I couldn't pull out.
Okay,
but some people are so dumb that it's like they're drunk as fuck all
like,
day.
Yeah, like Nick Cannon. He does not pull
He's
out.
doing it on purpose.
He just had a 10th child.
I mean, what is happening?
10th.
But dude,
birthday cake looked like a menorah.
I love Nick Cannon,
children.
and I'm in a position to speak about this because I was just watching an interview that he did last night to prepare for another interview where he was talking about why he has chosen to have so many kids, and he basically says, I love being a dad and I have enough money that I just whatever, like I fucking just chose to do it. But yeah, I think the thing he's not saying is he probably is bad at pulling out.
He has to be. He has to be horrible. There's no way that he doesn't have crazy amount of post-nut regret. After 10 kids, bro, I mean, I don't even care how much money you have. You
and
can't.
you must be fucking so much because you can really only get
Correct.
pregnant like 2
Yeah.
or 3 days out of the month. Like you're only ovulating for
So he's
such
been
a
shooting
short
up the
period
club
of
for a
time.
minute, but these are the 10 that made it.
I mean, we
All his
were,
baby mamas
we
are
were
hot.
tracking and trying to get pregnant. It's not like, you know, so we must be having so much sex.
Damn,
It
maybe
took us
he's
like 2 months,
fertile.
and she was threatening to make me stop smoking weed because she was scared
Oh,
that
yeah,
that was
doesn't
why it wasn't
Yeah.
happening yet.
Is that a myth or is that real?
I think
I
it
think
is
it's a-
real. I
a
think
myth
it
from her
lowers
head.
your
Yeah, no, it does lower your testosterone levels though.
no,
yeah.
your sperm count, I think.
Oh,
I think it's count. Yeah.
I was starting with ketamine before I tried to get someone pregnant.
So were you guys like this? Would you guys consider your relationship open, or how would you
No.
label it, or like no?
We're monogamous except for on camera.
Because it's a business.
Yeah.
And
Pretty
it's a
much.
show. It's entertainment.
But it does like not assist. I don't know the right word, but it does make the relationship hotter. Like in
We
my
like
head. Say again.
we like it.
Yeah.
I feel like it does make it hotter, but because we only do it on camera now, it's like it is really like work. I was just telling him the other
Right.
night, I was like, listen, I really want to have an off-camera threesome where I don't have to care about how I look.
Word.
I could just eat pussy and get fucked by you, and it's like it's not supposed to be pretty. It could
The
just
American
be,
dream, yeah.
It could just be primal and rugged.
Yeah.
You know, we're
'Cause I
not
like
thinking
doing it
about
on
the
camera.
angles, but
You
off
do?
camera's hotter.
Oh, I love doing it on camera, but yeah, it would be great because there's just different incentives when you're doing it on camera because it's like you need to be concerned with how it's being filmed. So it's like, you know,
Are you ever checking like aperture and lighting when you're fucking?
Yeah.
Like,
The,
oh,
eye-
hold
the
on.
ISO's off.
that's out of my
The
head.
bone's in the back.
Yeah, no, but like, okay, but you are thinking about that sometimes because maybe the cameraman's filming from an angle that you're thinking in your head, that's a
Yeah.
stupid fucking angle. Why are you standing
All
there
the
or
time.
whatever? But even beyond that, like real sex, you kind of like put your dick in the girl and you're moving it back and forth, but you're not like thinking about like the whole like let's go the whole way in and out. But when
Yeah.
you're doing porn, you're very incentivized to show the whole like they want to see the pussy and they want to see your whole dick going in and out. So you're
You're opening up to the camera a lot. Is just what
yeah,
they
and,
call it.
and it is kind of weird too because sometimes people would be like, "Oh, your stroke is whack," and it's like, bro, I was doing that for
People
you.
comment
Like,
on that?
I was going slow and like like standing at a weird angle because I wanted to look good for the camera. Now you're
camera.
gonna diss my stroke? This is a fucking art form.
That just goes to show you can never escape YouTube comments, right? Of the shit talking, no matter what you do, when it's just purely there for somebody to pleasure themselves to, like, bro, your stroke game is trash.
Yeah.